All right, guys. I am Gwin. With me, of course, is Rance.
What's up?
We are casting the rundown for you, and we've got some great players here. Let's do some intros, Rance.
In the top position, in the blue, spawning as the Terran. From Clan GoSu, we have dDE. And spawning at the 230 position, as the Zerg from Team Dignitas, dKiLLeR.
So dKiLLeR,
the victor of the first round.
Yeah, taking he went for super fast hive, very Stefano style of him, and getting the Ultralisks out. And when dDE's push showed up, it was very scary, but those ultras popped at the right moment, able to crush the push, bring the aggression back to his Terran opponent, and take the game. Will he be able to repeat it here? We'll have to see. I mean, the things to note here, of course, is that natural expansion for the Zerg is super hard to hold off against Hellion Harass. So we might see, you know, a more standard build out of dDE, getting the gas up. Looks like, no, that's not quite what we have going here. Might be a 2-Rax.
There he goes.
2-Rax. So that was Rax on 11, Rax on 13, I believe. So we're going to see a bit of an aggressive opening here. And love to see the bunker going down right here with the Marines in the corner. You know what I'm talking about.
Lock them in.
Lock them in. And then, of course, drones can't get to them.
Now, do you do that with just one SCV and you start one bunker and then you bail out and then start a second one?
No. So
or do you do it with two SCVs?
You bring like 2 or 3 SCVs and you bring like the first Marine. You
so
put
you build
them there,
both simultaneously.
and you build the bunkers to keep him safe. And
I was curious to see if you would build one and then cancel the build but leave the building up and then build the other one.
No, because then you wait for that bunker to finish, and that's like your starting point for your push.
Gotcha.
And then you can push to the high ground, or you can push toward the you know, toward the hatch. But here comes that first SCV. He's just going to do the good scout, and Marines getting rallied. dDE investing in this early aggression. We'll have to see if it pays off for him.
Yep, looks like there's a second SCV out there going to make a far bunker. And those drones are going to be able to engage, but they're not engaging the SCV. Wow, okay, they finally get over the SCV, but not before the Marine can come over and cover. And now all the drones are going to get pulled for this problem here. Yes, sir.
He's going to go ahead and drop that. And this is a lot of mining time lost for dKiLLeR, so I feel like this might have been a little bit of a overreaction. We have 2 Marines out, starting the second bunker, microing well with the Marines. Let's take a look at some of those hit point counts so you guys can see. Looks like drones going down. He's picked off a couple drones. Oh, but gets a great surround.
Nice.
Those Marines fall instantly, and bunkers get canceled instantly as well. So Ling's out on the map as well. He didn't get the bunkers off, so dDE probably a little bit disappointed about that. But the great thing with 2-Rax, the reason it was so popular for so long, is that now he just expands.
Very cool. Very cool. Waiting forever on the gas as the Terran in there. That's why. Ooh, it looks like he might be repairing up to try a second one. Might be ill-advised with that spine
yeah,
crawler.
I mean, there's a spine crawler out at this point. I don't think that this is going to be very successful, if at all. Yeah, and he sees that spine crawler and turns right around. You actually can't build a bunker if there's a spine crawler hitting it. It will die.
And it looks like the early aggression has been temporarily thwarted here.
We've got 7 Marines out on the map, so 7 Marines is actually really scary at this point in the game when speed is not done. I mean, he's mining gas now, but he only has 12 of it. So dKiLLeR in a position where he's not going to have speed for a while, and dDE continuing the aggression.
He's going to try to find the long way around the spine crawler, it looks, and nestle back behind those minerals. Meanwhile, spine crawler's going to have to relocate, and dKiLLeR with some nice reaction to this strategy here.
It is. He could lose the spine crawler though if he's not careful. Now the spine crawler finally gets up, but it was ticked down in health quite a way, almost down to half. And now he can just come back to the front and poke at the front again. So dDE again doing this great harassment. 10 Lings now in production though. Has he even started speed yet? No, he's not. He still doesn't have the gas for it. So yeah, I mean, this aggression out of dDE is doing wonders while dDE sets up his own production. Look at this. We have another barracks. We have the factory. We have the, you know, barracks with the tech lab down. This is going to get a reactor. This is going to get a tech lab, so we're going to dump back into that normal Marine tank. Marine's now getting a great angle on these Zerglings, able to kill a bunch of them off as well.
So
now
that's going to allow those Marines to push back up too, aren't they?
Absolutely, and I mean, speed just now started, so it's going to be, you know, almost 2 minutes before speed is finished.
Marines are going to head up. They could pick off of the Overlord if they choose. No, they don't see it over the high ground vision there, and they come up for a quick poke. Hopefully going to force some units out, and he only forces 4 Zerglings.
He's forced another spine. So 10 drones in production though for killers, so I think that he feels that he's safe for now.
Oh yeah.
And he's right. I mean, he's got his second spine going up, so he's pretty safe. He definitely needs to get that economy rolling so that he can deal with whatever's coming next, which actually looks like it might be a Banshee. No, I'm sorry, that was a reactor, not a tech lab.
Some drop aggression.
So yeah, I would say definitely some drop aggression. They are in the close by air position, and he could easily pop in and snipe that spawning pool, and that would be pretty game breaking for DDE, or for killer rather.
Yeah.
Ling's gonna come over here. It's gonna scout what's going on. Sees the command center up. Sees the wall in. And looks like we're waiting for these medevacs, and look at this drop. Ready, waiting to go. Second medevac about to pop up, and you should see him go for it. Yes, he does. He loads everything up.
Killer throws down the third base instead of any additional attacking units too, so he's a little light in the army department right now for this drop, Gwin.
Yeah, this could be absolutely devastating. Unloading here. He's already killed off an Overlord supply blocking his opponent.
Yep.
And coming in, those spines are trying to get up here. This spine is not going to finish in time, though. It's going to go down for sure. Queens probably going to go down as well. Some good micro out of DDE. Spines are now up. He needs to be careful. He's actually losing way more to these spines than he should.
There we go. Now this is going to get bad. If both Queens go down, the drones are having to be pulled, and the spine crawlers out of range. Oh, that's costly there for killer as DDE with great drop timing.
You know, he's after these drones even more. We'll take a look at the units lost out once this is abated. But you know, the spawning pool now getting targeted.
Wow.
Oh, again, I mean, this could be absolutely huge. There are so many Lings in production. He needs to save that spawning pool. He won't be able to remake Queens.
Oh, he can't.
And it does go down, and the drop just picks up.
And the GG out of killer.
GG's.
Wow.
So some relentless aggression out of DDE. First with those Marines off the 2 racks, and then killing the spawning pool with that well-timed, well-placed drop. Ends the game. We're going to have to go into game 3, but guys, this is a best of 5. So each of these players will need to win 3 games to win the series.